Good morning, y'all. This is more or less a wellness check. I just want to show you guys that I'm well, you know? I'm so well, in fact, that I had to go to the hospital to make sure I was well. What a week, man. You know, life really don't be caring about you sometimes. It just be like, here you go, here you go, here you go. And you be like, you think I could take more? Is that all you got? When undoubtedly the truth is, this is all I got. This is all I have. And I honestly can't take any more, to be honest. I'm gonna do my hair. This is a U-part wig that I had sewn on in between hairdos. And it was on its last leg a long time ago. I can't do anything else to my hair right now. This is what I've got. Let me just handle that and we'll be right back and I'll tell you guys. So guys, what's been going on? I gotta say, I honestly gotta say, I knew that after the week that I've had, I had to come here and tell you guys. You know, I think my life right now consists of just telling people how tired I am all the time. And this is an absolute mess. By the way, all I did was wand curl my hair and I pinned it. It's really been helping with the longevity of the wave. If you hear the fan, you hear the fan. I'm tired of making excuses for real life. And real life is, while you're filming with all these videos and lights and all this stuff, it's hot, okay? And I think I told you guys enough that I'm a sweater and I will sit here and sweat while getting ready. See how people do that. Like you're literally getting ready, sweaty. Like you're wet and putting makeup on and hair. What? Let me just let you guys in a little bit to what's going on. I went, when was it? Last week, I wake up in the morning. It was actually last week this time. I wake up for church. I get in the shower, turn the water on, get in. You know the drill. Hopefully you're showering enough to know the drill. I get in the shower. I reach to scratch my head. I'm scratching my head and I notice that my left middle finger is hard to bend. Hard to bend with a little bit of a stretchy sensation, as if it didn't want to do like this. It was like giving me pressure issues with bending it. So I'm in the shower, I look at my finger. It looks like something is happening on it, but for right now, I just need to hurry up and get clean. I actually got a late start that day, which is why I didn't film. I didn't wake up on time. I chose to catch Z's instead. I start to wand curl my hair as usual. I noticed that when the wand curler got close to my finger, it felt weird. Okay. Something was happening. Whatever, I go to church. We're up there. We're about to start singing. 2 separate spots on my finger started swelling up. I look over to Kaya and Nika, 2 of our illustrious, beautiful praise team members. I look over to them and I say, should I go to the hospital? Should I go to the emergency room? So they look at my finger and they were like, oh, okay. I don't really remember what Kaya said, but what Mika said stuck with me. She's like, yeah, my finger swells up sometimes, whatever. Take some Benadryl, girl. You'll be fine. Just take some Benadryl. That was music to my ears because it kind of calmed me down. I was panicking with time because I'm that person that when I notice something physically wrong with my body that looks like it's getting worse with time, I am now afraid of death. Just like that, I'm not afraid of like losing the body part. No, I'm afraid to die. My mind goes straight there. Okay, there's no in between. Death. That's what. It's very dark, but that's my truth. So just pray for me. I'm calm. I'll take Benadryl fine. That same day, we had a fun day after church. It was great. There were like bouncy houses and like food trucks, game trucks, obstacle bouncy things. It was a very good day. I'm over there. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. A few people that I ended up talking to, my finger did come up because now the pain is getting a little worse. Yeah, with like every hour. So I'm telling people like, look, like, should I be worried? The last person that I showed at the fun day was Kathy. Kathy is the church administrator. I tell her, she was like, oh my God. Kathy's dramatic. oh my God, what's going on? And I tell her about the shower incident and how I've just realized that it's getting worse with time. And Kathy's like, girl, she makes things no better. She just makes everything worse. She's like, Michelle, you know, because she works with kids, right? You know, this girl she used to be in my class. She was a child, you know, and she knew everything about spiders. She knew all the spiders. She knew what kind of spider you were bitten by if she looked at your bite. She was really good with spiders. And you know what they do? What they do is they bite you. They bite you. They think that they're about to suffocate, right? So they bite you because they think that biting will alleviate them being suffocated. So they bite you and then they run away. They bite you and then right after they bite you, they run away. And I was like, okay. Thank you for that. It's like her telling the story immediately made her the child she was speaking of. And she was very intuitive. And she's like, yeah, man, it's a freaking spider bite. Now I'm just like, okay, I was bitten. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's what I suspected in the beginning. I'm not going to lie. But after hearing Kathy say that, she was so convincing. And I'm freaking out already. Definitely, she's right. She knows all. And this is a spider bite. I still have Mika in my mind telling me, girl, take some Benadryl. That's where I'm at. That's just where I was at with it. So I do the whole Benadryl thing. And if you know anything about Benadryl, you're going to sleep. My alarm goes off for work. I wake up. The first thing I want to do is touch my finger. Alarm goes off. I press stop. I touch my finger. It was like immediate. It's almost like my brain was thinking about my finger in my sleep. I know I'm moisturizing a lot. It's what I have to do, okay? I touch my finger. It feels enormous. I'm talking. It feels sausage link worthy. Like enormous. I grab my phone. I haven't even turned my room light on yet. It's still pitch black. I turn on the flashlight to my phone and shine it on my hand. And I kid you not, there's nothing anyone can say to me. Put my phone on camera mode. Turn the flash on for my photo. I take the photo, right? Here's the photo. You can literally see like I'm still under my blanket. I'm like, okay, clearly my finger is filling up with something. This is not good. This is not a job for Benadryl by far, you know, never was. Okay, so Mika, no. I already know I'm not going to work. I'm going to the hospital. I reach over, I pat Kenny, right? He didn't answer the first time. So I use my little manly voice that I have in the morning. Don't judge, okay. I'm like, Kenny, no answer. Babe. So he answers. He's like, I'm going to the emergency room. He was like, huh. I said, I'm going to the hospital. My finger is swollen. I'm going to the hospital. He said, I said, okay, babe. He said, okay. That's all he had to offer me at that time. Okay. That's it. So he did that. One size mattifying spray. I got myself together, threw on a set. I went to the hospital, signed in. Well, before that, I went and got some breakfast because I don't know about your town, but in my town, you're gonna be at the emergency room for a long time. These people are not fast. They're not abrupt. They're not very, they're not in a rush to see you. Okay? Whatever you're dealing with, it's fine. Okay? It's honestly not even that much of an emergency and you can wait. That's my life where I am. This is where I grew up. I'm telling you, it's wild. They call me back. The quickest call back I've ever received. Never got called back this fast. Ever. The insurance guy comes in, right? I barely understand a word he's saying. I don't know. I think he's like from somewhere like up in Africa or something like that. So he wasn't very vocal. He didn't do a lot of like conversing. He was very like, you got this? Okay, one moment. Like he was just saying, okay, one moment a lot. And so I was just like, okay, you know, I'm chilling. I know what he's talking about. Done this plenty of times. The lady, she came in not too long after. She takes a look at it. She asked me those series of like regular questions. You take any drugs? Allergic to anything? Stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, time is going on after those questions. 20 minutes. The lady comes back in and she's like, hey, the doctor will be right with you. He's making his rounds. Did you want anything? I was like, yeah, to be seen so I can go. Finger is literally pounding at this point. It's pounding It's pulsating, and you can still see. I just feel like it just looks so wrinkly now and just very dark. And I'm sure the color will come back soon, but it's like the darkest finger now. I don't know. I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, I know it's cold. Did you want a blanket? She brings me a blanket, puts the bed back for me, and lays me there as if like I have some serious medical issue. Like it's not just a finger. It's like a leg or something. In my mind, I'm like, girl, give me the doctor. Like, you're trying to make me take a nap. So I'm on my phone watching YouTube. So I'm sitting there. The lady comes in. She looks at my finger. She was like, oh. She was like, so with situations like these, we basically treat it the same. And I was like, okay. I said, understandable. She said, what's going on is, she said, right now it's just really inflamed. I kind of see where the bite marks could possibly be. So I do think that you were bitten by something. And she said, so what we're going to do is you're going to take 3 of these a day, an oral steroid, just in case you're infected. After we have that conversation, I said, yeah, it's just getting worse. Like as I sit here, as time goes on, it's just getting worse and worse. She said, yeah, it's just going to be swelling up really bad. She said, just expect some bad swelling. And I was just like, okay. She said, but these 3 a days should honestly take care of that. It was very quick, nothing major. Once that was done, the actual doctor, because I think she was his assistant, the doctor, he came in and he looked at it. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, we'll get you the pills. Make sure you take them on time. Take this one. Make sure you drink a lot of water with it, stuff like that. Elevation. This is an elevation. Make sure this is here. That's actual elevation. Very quick. And he's like, all right. Bye. Very informal. Like none of that extra stuff. Me personally, see, some people get offended. I appreciate that because I want to be honest. I don't even want to be here. So can you just hurry up so I can go? Because that's where I'm at. You people who be like, yeah, oh my God, you didn't even take your time with me. I didn't like that. It's like, no, just give me the real so I can go. Like, my mind is focused on not being here anymore. He was like, yeah, the swelling seems so bad and it's pounding and stuff because you don't actually have room to swell in a finger. It's just not something that should happen because you don't have room. It's not there to swell. So he said that's why this swelling seems to be just so immense. You know, I went back to work Wednesday. It wasn't completely done. It was very itchy, and I just figured that was just the swelling going down, causing the itching. You know, I don't know how this turned here, but I just felt like doing a little gold moment. Okay, whatever. Earrings. I have these from Shein that I haven't worn yet. It's really, really big. Okay, guys, this is the best I can do. I just sprayed, sorry. I have on this, can y'all see? But yeah, be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming back. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Vlogs are coming. I've been vlogging, so vlogs are coming, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't get bitten by a spider. Okay, bye. That's a wrap. Wrap it up. Print. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.